Van Skalkwijk, SR.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'm voting against. My vote is no.
Wolmarans, MJ.
No, Chairperson, no.
Kaba VC.
Deputy Speaker, I vote no.
Kaba Njaba PP. Kaba Njaba PP. Kasa FD.
Aye. Deputy Speaker, I'm saying no.
Kasa FD.
Anisixhasi isiphakamiso. Amadlaqo.
Xhegu ST. Xhegu ST.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'm voting no.
Yabo PS.
No. No.
Awusibize loxheko apho sifuna ukumbona. Face. Face. Oh, your thing there shows it. Oh, it's yours, you must remember.
Zibula PT.
Connect, please. Let's see your face. Honorable member, please show us your face.
Zibula PT. Zondi MA.
No.
Open your video.
Zondi MA.
No.
Zulu LT.
Deputy Speaker, elami izwi lisuka la liye kwaZulu liye kwaXhosa liye everywhere nasebasuthwini lithi no.
Zuma AS.
Deputy Speaker, I say no.
Zungu TRM.
I say no.
Zwane MJ. Zwane MJ.
No.
So, Mr. Madam, yes. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. That
No, thank you, Chairperson. Deputy Speaker, I'm raising on guideline rule number 12. It says that in the event when someone is voting on a visual platform loses connectivity, whatever it might be, it must be reported to the table staff. So I've got a list of ANC members, ANC MPs who were there. And then, but what must happen is that the ICT people must verify their presence during that time. The first one is Dr. Pasopu. Number 2 is Ruzipo. Number 3 is Tabang Makweta. Number 4 is Mahambe Shala. Number 5 is Mutapo. Number 6 is Mahlaule. Number 9, Siwela Ike. Number 10, Kape. Number and Zungula. Yeah?
okay.
Yeah, true.
All right.
I see. No.
Please.
Please protect me.
No, you are protected. Wait, let me just find out whether there's still, we are moving to the next group. Okay. So you are saying that list you are reading.
Sorry?
What about that list you are reading?
Are those people who didn't get an opportunity to
Yeah.
when they were on the platform?
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Yes.
like Dr. Pasopi, he was there.
Yeah.
And then Kape was there, Zungula was there.
Yeah.
So we have to check it through the ICT
Okay.
system.
No.
Thank you. Hey.
It was Honorable Khadebe. Please, Mamed, in the first place, that issue was raised right at the beginning, during the speaker's time. So there's no need for us to do that. We'll just verify that. That's all. Yeah. Let's move on. No, Honorable Steenhuisen, don't introduce that. Don't introduce that now.
Deputy Speaker,
Let's proceed.
I'm so sorry. May I rise on a point of order?
Yes.
One of my members, the gadget battery is almost dead and
Yeah.
is not able to vote when the ACDP is called later.
Yes.
Would it be possible either for him to join on his laptop or can he vote earlier? He's just concerned he might be rejected from the platform.
Yeah.
Reverend Meshwe, he's been on the platform the whole time,
Yes.
but it is a concern.
We
So
saw
the-
her. We'll ask them to sort it out with the IT people and so on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
We'll sort that out because it's visible. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, man. Yeah, go ahead. Honorable members, you are making noise. The officials don't know whether to proceed or not. Oh, no, man. Kathleen, man, please. Go ahead, man. Let's proceed. Just ignore them.
Abrahams, ALA. Deputy Speaker, yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet. Bagram, M. Bagram,
Yes to get rid of the whole sorry bunch.
Bason, LJ.
Deputy Speaker, a big fat yes from my side to get rid of this bunch of crooks.
Point of order, Chair.
Yes.
Chairperson, the honorable member must bring a substantial motion to the House, which we can defend.
Yeah.
He must then also withdraw from calling us a bunch of crooks because that is not what we are. Nithule nina noyithu, yazi ninomsindo.
Honorable members,
Okona babelungu.
honorable members, let me rule on this. Honorable members, I know we are very zealous to do this thing, but it's wrong to call anybody a crook. In the house or outside of the house, it's wrong. It's not acceptable. Honorable member who just said a bunch of crooks, can you withdraw that, please? It's an offensive language. It's offensive. It falls in the category of the rules of offensiveness. It's incorrect and it's not acceptable. So that's the ruling I made. Yeah, please.
Chairperson, I withdraw, but I still vote a big fat yes.
Honorable members, let's proceed. Keep your language. Be careful of the language you use. However strong you feel, let's keep the decorum of the house. And you know the rules. Honorable Steenhuisen, why are you talking while the presiding officer is speaking? Is that appropriate, honorable member? You're not responding to me. I'm saying to you, don't do it. And it's not okay. It's not acceptable, honorable member. Please, just take it. Yes?
I'd like to make a point of order, Speaker.
Yes?
In terms of the ruling you've just made, you have allowed ANC members to call us a bunch of racists all day, and you've not said one word about it.
I haven't.
Yes, we've been called racist by a number of ANC speakers, and because it hasn't been directed at an individual member, you haven't made anyone withdraw.
Honorable member.
Why are you now got a different set of rules for DA speakers?
No.
They've been goading the DA throughout the vote. You've said not one word. Now when they get a taste of their own medicine, you rush in to protect them.
Honorable Steenhuisen, look at honorable members, please keep quiet. Honorable Steenhuisen, in the first place, I haven't been in this chair the whole day. None of you raised that as an issue to the speaker while she was in the chair. You didn't raise that to the speaker as a point of order. And you know that when a ruling has been made, you can't challenge it in the house. You know where to go to and what you should do. It's inappropriate what you have just done on those two grounds. Misrepresentation of what happened and inappropriate application of the rules. It's wrong. Honorable members, let's proceed. Honorable members, let's proceed.
Bergman, D.
Thank you. I vote yes with the people of this country.
Go ahead.
Bojani, T.
Chairperson, Deputy Speaker, note my yes voting with the people of this country.
Breitenbach, G. Breitenbach, G.
Yes, to get rid of a poverty government.
Brink, C.
Yes, to get rid of a poverty cabinet.
Byrand, D. W.
Voting yes to remove the poverty cabinet of the ANC.
Kachalia, GKY.
Historic, proud, and unequivocal yes.
Kado, MJ.
Yes to remove the poverty cabinet.
Chetty, M.
Yes, to get rid of the cabinet of poverty looters.
Clark, MO.
Yes, to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
Cuthbert, MJ.
I'm sure I'll speak on behalf of many South Africans who are welcoming the back of Minister Zulu, and I vote yes in favor of this motion.
Engelbrecht, J.
Extremely.
Engelbrecht, J.
Ek stem ten gunste van die verwydering van die kabinet.
De Vreitas, MSF.
100 times yes for this cabinet that is destroying our economy.
Yes, honourable member. What are you raising on?
Chairperson, my point of order is related to something called poverty cabinet. I don't think we have a cabinet like that.
It's a political statement. That's not a point of order.
Yeah, go.
De Villiers, J. N.
Honourable Zulu, you can't be screaming. You can't hear them. No, honourable member, please.
Yes, ja, om die armoedekabinet te verwyder.
Faber, WF.
Yes, to remove this cabinet.
George, DT.
I vote yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
Gondwe, MM.
I vote yes to getting rid of the poverty cabinet.
Graham, SJ.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Gumbi, HS.
Yes, Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this cabinet creating poverty and joblessness.
Wahube, S.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of the cabinet that's destroying our country.
Hickling, MB.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet of the ANC.
Yinana, NE.
I vote yes to get rid of this pro-poverty cabinet of the ANC.
Honourable Hinana, let's see your face. Go ahead, Honourable.
Hello. I say, Chairperson, that I vote yes to get rid of this pro-poverty cabinet of the ANC.
Hussein, MH.
Deputy Speaker, I'm voting yes to remove this poverty cabinet.
Hon, W.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to remove this poverty cabinet.
Hansinger, CHH.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet. The sooner the better.
Ismail, H.
Yes, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Joseph, D.
My vote is yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Julius, JW, W.
Ek stem ja om ontslae te raak van hierdie skerwe karakter kabinet.
Kanyile, TA. Kumalo, NV.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I absolutely vote yes to getting rid of the poverty cabinet. Thank you.
King, CV.
Ek stem ja om ontslae te raak van die kabinet wat my mense in armoede hou.
Kola, D.
Yes, Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Kopane, SP.
Speaker, definitely my answer is yes. We need to get rid of this incapable government that is keeping our South African people poor.
Priya HCC.
Thank you. I vote yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
Krambok GR.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Leaf RA.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
Lorimer JRB.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to fire this poverty cabinet.
Lotriet A.
Deputy Speaker, yes. I vote yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
There she is. Mabena TB.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to remove this cabinet.
Mabika MS.
Deputy Speaker, yes, mabahambe bonke bamoshile isikhathele.
McPherson DW.
Deputy Speaker, I vote in support of the motion to get rid of the poverty-inducing, job-crashing, soul-destroying ANC cabinet.
Majola TR.
Deputy Speaker, yes, mabahambe bahluphekisa abantu bakuthi.
Malatsi MS.
Voting absolutely yes to remove this incompetent group.
Marais EJ.
Stem ja, raak ontslae van die kabinet.
Marais SJF.
Voorsitter, ek stem ten gunste van die mosie om ontslae te raak van 'n kabinet wat nie die beste belange van ons land dien nie. Dankie.
Masango BS.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I vote yes to see the poverty cabinet go.
Masipa NP.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Ke vota yes gore kabinete ena ya ANC e tloswe gore re emishe bodidi le metlhako mo nageng ya South Africa. Thank you.
Matsone NWA.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Mbabama TM.
Ndithi wesizokuhlukana nohlohle sakhe namasela.
Isela too. Mbele ZN.
Sekela Somlomo, an emphatic yes to fire this ANC poverty cabinet.
Maglua JJ.
Deputy Speaker, I fear nothing. Yes to get rid of a poverty cabinet. Catch me if you can.
Nhlongo TW.
Deputy Speaker, ngithi yebo lamasela wecabinet mawahambe.
Misela
kwena mhlobo.
Milham KJ.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of these incompetent ministers.
Mpiti L.
Enkosi, Deputy Speaker, ndiyavuma mabahambe amasela. Enkosi.
Myburg NG.
Voting yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet for the sake of South Africa.
Ngobo S. Ngobo S.
No Dada. B.
Sekela somlomo ndiyavuma into yobana aba bantu balambisa abantu bakuthi mabahambe. I vote to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Oberman G.
Ek stem ja, raak ontslaaf van die armoede kabinet.
Phillips C.
Deputy Speaker, this is an emphatic yes to firing this poverty cabinet.
Powell EL.
I'm voting yes to remove the ANC's poverty cabinet.
Rose AC.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this ANC poverty cabinet.
Sarupen AN.
Deputy Speaker, I'm voting yes to remove this cabinet that is so fond of collective accountability that they can all leave together.
Schreiber LA.
Agbare Young Speaker, ek stem ten gunste van die verwydering van hierdie kabinet van armoede. Dankie.
Seitlolo IS.
Motlatsa Musa Khotla ke dumelana le gore kabinete eno e tlisitseng tlala mo nageng ya rona gore e thusiwe ke a leboga.
Sharif NK.
Yes. Chairperson, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Shelembe ML.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'm voting yes. Abaphume sebecikekile abavoti ibona. Thank you.
Space ERJ.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Steenhuisen JH.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Steen A.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this poverty cabinet.
Stabber DJ.
Deputy Speaker, kom ons raak ontslaaf van die armoedgedrewe kabinet onmiddellik. Dankie.
Tarabella Machesi NI.
Deputy Speaker, I'm voting yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
Telebranch OS.
Besliste ja om ontslae te raak van hierdie armoede kabinet.
Van der Walt D. Young Speaker, 'n beslissende ja om van die ANC pro-armoede gedrewe kabinetslede ontslae te raak. Van Dijk wie?
Dis beslis 'n ja om van die armoede kabinet om dit te verwyder.
Van Minnen BM.
I'm voting yes to get rid of the poverty cabinet.
Walters TCR. Walters.
I vote yes, let's get rid of the poverty cabinet. They must go. Yes, I vote yes, let's get rid of the poverty cabinet. Yes.
Weber AMM.
Thank you. I vote definitely yes against this removal of this poverty cabinet. Thank you.
Whitfield AG.
Yes to remove this poverty cabinet.
Wilson ER.
Thank you. I vote yes to remove this poverty inept and incapable cabinet immediately. Thank you.
Winkler HS.
Thank you. I vote yes to the removal of this poverty cabinet.
Aris, LH.
Dankie, agbare voorsitter. Ek stem verseker ja om ontslae te raak van hierdie
Keza, K.
I vote yes.
Chabangu, MM.
Yes, Honorable Member.
Yes, Deputy Speaker, Chabangu is one of the members on the list we provided to your table staff. They do have proof that they were kicked out during voting. We have a list of members which we have provided to your table staff, and Chabangu is one of them. We are very much capable of speaking for ourselves, Mamane. Let's not go there. And he votes yes to the motion.
Honorable members, take your seat, honorable member. Take your seat. Honorable members, let me just make this ruling here. It has been brought to my attention that there are two issues, maybe more, which we must bring to the attention of the House. One, there are members who, for whatever reason, have difficulties with their connectivity or gadgets and may have used another gadget. Another category concerns 5 members of the EFF, Honorable Malema, Matokwe, Chirwa, Siwisa, Kaula. The report we are receiving is that the members were on the virtual platform when the voting started. We must verify this. Rule 1172 provides that party whips may, at the request of any affected members, scrutinize the electronic voting results at the table and under their signature make limited corrections, provided the corrections made do not affect the result of the division. While this rule refers to electronic voting, the principle should apply to other types of voting like this one. In other words, where there are reasonable grounds, limited corrections should be made. Honorable members, we have during the hybrid session allowed members to speak on behalf of others when there are challenges with connectivity. I have to protect the right of members to exercise their right to vote if we can verify that the rules were not breached or the system is not subverted. Therefore, a member who has shown their face and expressed their position will allow their vote if we can verify their connection or there is a legitimate explanation. For members who report that they were on the platform when the vote started but were kicked out, we will verify that too. So the result will be announced, and if verifiable corrections can be made, these may be effected in the minutes. The minutes will be adjusted accordingly to extend that the adjustments do not affect the result outcome of the division. So that's the reason we are raising this here. Thank you. Let's proceed.
Chirwa, NN. Dlamini, MM. Hlonyana, KNF.
It's member Hlonyana. I vote yes.
Kaula, MS. Komane, RN.
Hi, Rosina Komani, vote yes.
Langa, TM. Madlingozi, BS.
Sorry. Langa, I vote yes to the motion. Thank you.
Madlingozi, BS.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes.
Madokwe, P. Mafanya, WTI. Malema, JS. Mare, P. Marais.
I vote yes. Thank you.
Mare.
Yes, I vote yes.
Mashabela, NR.
Deputy Speaker, all these crooks, together with their father, must go.
Honorable member, withdraw that statement. Honorable Mashabela, withdraw that reference to crooks. We just ruled about it earlier.
Oh, no, I withdraw, but they must go.
Matu Lelwa, B. Matu Lelwa, B. Matiase, NS.
Motlatsa motsamaiso wa dipuisano ke vouta kgahlano le wa hona ha puso ba banyapetsi wa ANC ha uwe puso wa banyapetsi.
Matumba A.
Muthusa mudzula tshidulo ndi a tenda uri mafobvu ano ni khaṱuwe oṱhe ndi khou tendelana na motion.
Maotwe, OMC.
Deputy Speaker, it's a definite yes to the removal of the cabinet and the president, Cyril Ramaphosa.
Mente, NV.
Deputy Speaker, mabas pumele indlu ngoxolo bonke from uRamaphosa uyofika ku cabinet hak Freestyle.
Mkalipi, HO.
Deputy Speaker, ayihambe yonke le cabinet iholwe uRamaphosa phambili.
Mkhonto, CN.
Sekela Mchobiti inkulumo ngiyavuma ngivumelana nale motion.
Mtenjane, DF.
Deputy Speaker, I'm voting yes.
Order.
Mohlala, MR.
Honorable order.
Yes, honorable member.
Deputy Speaker, you made a ruling about the issue of calling people Marcella, crooks, and the member just said Mashodu.
Deputy Speaker.
Yes.
Yeah, the member did not say to anyone. He said the government.
Honorable member.
Musho, ari musho wa makhodu hari mango makhodu.
Honorable member, withdraw that statement. Honorable members, I'm waiting for you to withdraw the statement.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes. Thank you.
Mohlala, MR.
Yes, Deputy Speaker, I vote in support of the motion. Dikelemaji tsamai.
Mokhoto, SM.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes to get rid of this incompetent cabinet and the president. Thank you.
Honorable member.
Deputy Speaker, the motion here is about cabinet ministers. How it means you are referring to those cabinet ministers, and I think it is out of order. Please roll.
Honorable members, we have been, honorable members from it is appropriate that we not degenerate. We've spoken about this use of language. I noticed that one of the members there has refused to withdraw. we've taken the names and the honorable member who just said here, Dikelem, re kopa a hule mantswe ao. A tla a hule hona jwale. It's not appropriate, honorable members, to be making reference to people who you have not brought substantive motions in the House. It's not correct. Generalization is wrong because you too will take exception if you are generalized. It's incorrect, it's not allowed. We have ruled against that. Anybody who uses it, we will deal with it because you will have to deal with the consequences of doing that. We're going to take it up. Let's proceed.
Montwedi, MK.
Deputy Speaker, ki nyala motion gore a batle ba we ba maloko cabinet. Ke a leboga.
Moteka, PG. Motsepe, CSS. Msane, TP. Ndlozi, MQ.
But she's running this person.
Noluchungu, NJ.
I vote in favor of the motion. They must all go.
Nklangwini, EN.
Yeah, ewe, they must go.
Kambo, V. Paulson, MN.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes.
Shembeni, HA.
Deputy Speaker, I vote yes.
Shivambu, NF.
No, thanks. We are voting yes for the removal of cabinet and the president of the ANC. We will never vote with the ANC. We don't vote with the ANC. We don't do that. So we're saying yes to the motion. We must go.
Siwisa, AM.
Deputy President, Manokube ne VPS, Kubagong.
Yes, Chair. Abaswe.
Tafeni, N.
Enkosi Sekela Somlomo ndivotela ukuthi mabaphume bonke masingaqhunjelwa zizinyanya ngenxa yabo ndivota ndisithi yes. Thank you Sekela Somlomo.
Tambo, S. Okay. Tembekwayo, SS.
I vote yes. Let them go.
Tito, LF.
Thanks, Deputy Speaker. I vote yes. They must also go.
Chwaku, M.
Deputy Speaker, Mabambe, yes. Mamasela.
Yako, YN.
Deputy Speaker,
Mabambe. I vote yes.
Masivalele gate. Ngoba ndisahamba. Ndithi masivalele gate ngoba ndisahamba. Sikuphi isikhi?
Buthelezi, EM. Buthelezi, EM. Buthelezi, MG.
Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Buthelezi EM Honorable is one of those of three people that have having difficulties.
Yeah, Hannah.
Buthelezi, MG.
Deputy, dear Hannah.
Honorable, I had to interpret here quickly.
Buthelezi SA.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I vote.
We didn't hear what you said. What you say you vote. Let's hear you, ma'am, please. Honorable. Siyabuza ukuthi utheni, uvota kanjani?
Deputy Speaker, I voted against.
Okay.
Oh.
Lebekhulu RN.
Deputy Speaker, I vote against.
Hlengwa MD. Hlengwa MD.
She seems to be muted, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Please unmute. Asikuzwa, sicela ukuthi uyivule. Please unmute. We can't hear you. Siyakubona.
Ngivota against.
Thank you.
Hlengwa M.
No.
No.
Luthuli BN. Luthuli BN. Majosi Z.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, she is one of those members that was kicked out during the voting process, but she sent a message. The vote is no.
Msimang City. Msimang City. Nobo SL. Nobo SL. Sing N.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. We vote no, and the President must use his prerogative to reshuffle his cabinet.
Sitole KP.
I vote no.
Fanel Merve LL.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, she is one on the list. She sent me a vote no.
Zondo SS. No.
Boshoff WJ.
Honourable Young Speaker, ek stem vir die mosie.
Briand T. Briand T.
Honourable Speaker, the honourable member is currently on a flight and she cannot vote today. Thank you.
Denner H.
Agbare adjunkspreker, ja, ek stem ten gunste van die mosie.
Groenewald, I am.
Ja, ek stem ter ondersteuning van die mosie.
Groenewald, PJ.
Die antwoord is ja.
May, P.
Ek stem ja.
Mulder, CP.
Agbare adjunkspreker, ek stem ten gunste van die mosie. Die antwoord is ja.
Mulder, FJ.
Agbare adjunkspreker, ek stem ten gunste van die mosie.
Wessels, WW.
Adjunkspreker, Wessels is ook nie beskikbaar nie.
No.
Not available.
Not available. Van Standen, PA.
Agbare adjunkspreker, ek stem ten gunste van die mosie. Ek stem ten gunste.
Meshu, KRJ.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Reverend Meshu has already indicated he's voting yes earlier, and he has connection issues. So I just ask you to record that vote. Thank you.
Sukkers, ME.
Deputy Speaker, the answer is yes.
Swart, SN.
The answer is yes. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
Tring, WM.
Deputy Speaker, the answer is yes, to stop mandates by stealth.
Holomisa, BN.
Next time, nize kumndifundise uburhulumente ususa kanjani esihlalweni. The Bosasa boys and girls must go with their potholes. A big yes, Amasela. Thank you.
Kwankwa, NLS.
Vote in favor of the motion, Chair. Thank you.
A point of order, Chair.
Yes, what's the point of order?
Yes, I think your ruling about the language that is used covers everybody.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
No one.
Marau, TL, Mahau, TL.
Oh, thank you very much. Let me first by reporting that V Zungula has got a connecting problem, Honorable Zungula, but his vote is yes.
Zungula.
From my side, I fully support the motion. Thank you very much.
Zungula V.
I have reported that he has a connection problem. His vote is yes.
Delil P. Delil P.
Yeah. Deputy Speaker, my vote is no to the poverty of ideas by the desperate Apartheid Alliance Circus in Kosi
Minister, pension plan.
Heron BN.
Shut up! Shut up!
Heron BN.
My vote is no.
Shut up!
Utlika.
Don't say that.
Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. It would be disingenuous to support this, as we have some very capable ministers. The NFP will not support this motion.
Deputy Speaker.
Deputy
Speaker. Honorable
Deputy
members.
Speaker.
Wait. Honorable Minister Delil.
Thank you.
Honorable Minister Delil, you are not supposed to say shut up. That's not said. It's inappropriate.
I withdraw, but they're talking nonsense, Deputy Speaker.
No, honorable members, you can't do what you're doing. Okay, let's go. I'm going to come back here.
On a point of order, Deputy Speaker.
Yes.
Honorable, the law must just withdraw.
No, you are not making the rulings in the House. I do. Just wait. Just wait. I've made rulings here and you didn't say that of other members. Why do you pick her up for that? No. You wait a minute. There are rulings I haven't made. You didn't say I must make them. Why do you insist on this one? Let's proceed.
CBC, CHM.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. My vote is no.
Carlo MP. Carlo MP. Jafta SM. Jafta MSM.
Likota, MGP. Ligota, MGP.
No, he's not around. Thank you. I'm on. No, you must not say that.
Matisha, WM.
I abstain. Thank you.
Nyonzo, M. Nyonzo, M. Hendricks, MGE.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, let's end this voting session on a high note. Al Jamal votes no. For a cabinet that is the only cabinet that will now bring prosperity for Black people in Africa, and for a president that has put food on the table for every family in the country.
You are
I hear niks, I vote no.
Just join the ANC, man.
I don't defend this rights.
Speaker, honorable members, I need to point out that, as indicated earlier, members who have remained present but could not, when called, indicate their vote may now raise their hands, if there's any here in the House. After who remained present but could not, when called, indicate their vote, especially on the virtual platform, may now raise their hands and or indicate from the platform so that I enable them to indicate their vote. If there is none, that's okay.
There is.
No, okay. Who's that?
It's Honorable Luziko.
Yes, go ahead, Daddy, speak.
Even I see even white magic is not working. I'm using my colleague's
Problem of
iPad.
sound. Just hold,
I'm using
hold
my
on.
colleague's iPad.
Say that again, Honorable Zed. What are you saying?
I vote no.
Okay.
Namashiko.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any other?
Almost spell it incorrect.
Chairperson,
the Deputy Speaker.
Deputy
Yes.
Speaker,
Amen.
yes.
We spoke against the use of placards in Parliament.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Honorable Member, that's not the member was unable to speak.
Yeah, he can speak
Yeah.
now. Why is he using a placard?
No. Okay, thank you. I overrule
Deputy
you,
Speaker.
Honorable Member.
Deputy
That's
Speaker,
not a point of order. That person had problems communicating to us. He has thought through what to do to communicate this.
But we could hear him clearly. All right.
Yes.
Deputy Speaker,
Yes, Honorable Member.
Honorable Matlaule here.
Yes.
I did make my vote, but when Honorable Hadebe was saying there are those who did not make their vote, I was part of it. I just want to make it clear that I am voting against. Thank you.
Right. Is there anybody else who?
Yes, Chairperson.
But no. Honorable Ngobo. Honorable Ngobo.
It is Mashiko. It is Mako. It is Honorable Mashiko.
Oh, Mashiko, yeah.
Yeah, I'm voting a big no.
Okay, we have seen you now. Who, Honorable Ngobo, where are you? Okay, there's no one there. Huh? No, that one.
So, son. Honorable Deputy Speaker,
Yes,
can you recognize me?
yes.
Is Pasopu here?
Oh, Pasopu, yes, yes. You are on the list of those.
Yes, I say no to today's motion.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anybody else. Yeah. Honorable Benz Ngamashi, did you vote? Oh, okay. All right. Honorable members.
Deputy Speaker.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Honorable Deputy Speaker. It's Honorable Nzobo. I've been trying hard. My gadget is failing to unmute, and it looks like it's okay now. You didn't take my vote. My vote was for a no.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Honorable Nzobo of the IFP.
Speaker,
Yes.
Honorable Tape,
Yes. Okay.
I did vote, but my gadget was a bit silent. I'm voting no.
Okay. All right. Honorable members, we've now provided for all the members who could not. The recording of who was present and has been able to vote will be sorted out.
Honorable.
Who's that? Which member is that?
Honorable Martin.
Okay.
I'm voting no.
What's your name?
The gadget, Katipuo Peters. Whoa, it's too much this time.
Chafin, I thought she spoke earlier.
I'm Rice to the Moasi.
Yeah, okay. All right, honorable members, we are now closing this. This is closed. So the officials will, honorable members, we just wanted to close that loop of people who could not register their vote because of technical issues and so on. They've done so. And now that we've done, those whose names we were given, those names will be checked and cross across the list that we have here, so that the minutes of who was present and voted is corrected. Now, they will have to wait for the result to be computed and they will be announced. They are being done now. Why do I suspect this fancy bag belongs to the speaker? He's the one who was sitting there. Ask her whether this is hers. Yeah. Let's give you the outcome. Honorable members, the outcome are as follows. There's one abstention, 131 yes, and 231 no. The motion is therefore not agreed to. Yeah. Yeah, honorable members, please wait. We requested you to give us names. Some of you did, but if there's any name that was not in the list, do that, because we want to correct the minutes of the sitting so that it is correctly captured. So please don't omit to do that. But that's the message we wanted to insist that it happens here. The House is adjourned. Yeah, the House adjourns. Thank you.
Marcella, the defeated motion.
Speaker, Comrade Speaker.